a very nice morning. You want to take advantage of these cooler temperatures before the heat of the day because today we are on record watch, believe it or not. But I've been telling you about this since last week. The temperatures will be climbing into record territory and back near 90 degrees starting today. And for much of the week, we're going to be into the upper 80s. Now, right now, we're waking up to clear conditions all across the valley and across the state. In fact, as I zoom on out on satellite clouds and radar, you can see that the only area where we're seeing some activity is well to our north across the Pacific Northwest, even states like Montana, but all across our region from about Texas to California. We're looking at dry conditions even further to the east. We've got a ridge of high pressure that's setting up, and that's going to keep things sunny and dry all across the region, but it's also going to make for those hotter conditions that we're going to be feeling here this week. That ridge of high pressure will dominate our forecast these next few days. You'll notice too, we're going to get more active weather across the Pacific Northwest, especially tomorrow into Wednesday. That's going to start to kick up some winds across our state, but we are not going to see anything more than maybe a passing cloud or two tomorrow. Otherwise, looking at a dry week ahead, and then by the end of the week, we start to see that ridge of high pressure push further to the east. More clouds moving in. A quick moving disturbance will drop our temperatures by the weekend, but we're not going to see any rain or any snow, it looks like at this point. So instead, the big story will be the heat before a weekend cool down. At least the timing is going to be pretty nice if you've got the weekend off and you get to get outside and enjoy, right? We just got to get through what's going to be a very warm work week. Right now, temperatures running about 6 degrees warmer than this time yesterday. Warmer pretty much across the state. In fact, it's about 17 degrees warmer in Safford than it was 24 hours ago. Safford checking in right at 53 degrees. It's in the 20s this morning in Flagstaff, below freezing at 24 degrees there. Kingman, you're checking in at 42, 56 at Lake Havasu, and Phoenix Sky Harbor milder in the upper 50s right now at 58 degrees. We do have plenty of 40s out there though. You'll notice Gilbert down to 45, 47 in Chandler, 48 in Levine, and we're waking up to temperatures in the low 50s in Glendale, milder in our foothills with temperatures down into the 60s in Deer Valley, Cave Creek, and Anthem, also Fountain Hills. That's typically an area that stays a little warmer as that cold, dense air settles across our valley floors. Our foothills tend to be a little bit milder in the morning hours. So maybe a sweater as you step outside, but you will not be wearing it long. So dress in layers because temperatures today will be warming even faster than they warmed yesterday. Yesterday, we reached my forecast high of 82. Today, we're going to add several more degrees to that. In fact, by 1 o'clock, we're already past yesterday's high temperature, and then we still have a couple more hours of warming. I think our high today, 89 degrees. So we are flirting with that 90-degree mark. I can't completely rule it out. Models have been going back and forth on today's high and tomorrow's high, pointing to maybe reaching at 90 degrees, but then dropping back down to about 89. So at this point, looks like we're going to end up right around 89 degrees, but it's going to be really close. Our 30-year average is 75 degrees, so we are running about 10 to 15 degrees above the average high for this time of year. And spots like Wickenburg could hit 90 degrees. Yuma looking to hit 90 degrees. Gila Bend up to 90 degrees. Mid 80s at Lake Havasu with highs in the upper 70s in Sedona. And look at those temperatures from Flagstaff to Show Low up to Window Rock. Warmer today in the mid 60s. So we've got record high temperatures that are in jeopardy. Today, we could tie that record. The record stands at 89 degrees. That was set back on this date in 1999. Then tomorrow looking to set a record, but that's because tomorrow's high is 87. So tomorrow forecasting 89 again. Looks like we'll beat that record tomorrow. Then we could tie the record on Wednesday. And by Thursday, we're still going to be near record, believe it or not, with that forecast high putting us just 1 degree shy of the record high temperature. So near record pretty much every single day this week. And notice that the morning temperatures will be getting milder as well. But then temperatures will drop as promised. And by the weekend, we're going to drop all the way into the low 80s, even upper 70s by Sunday. So again, we just got to get through a very warm week.